damaged, properly secured. My ladder is not broke, cracked, or damaged, it's properly secured. My marker lights are not broke, cracked, or damaged, they're properly secured, clean and of the proper color amber. General overview for obvious damage, holes, or intrusions to the side of my trailer. My marker lights and my reflectors are not broke, cracked, or damaged, they're properly secured and clean, and the proper color is the front and the middle are amber and the rear are red. My skirt is not broke, cracked, or damaged, it's properly secured. DOT tape not broke, cracked, or damaged, properly secured. My trailer brakes not broke, cracked, or damaged, they're properly secured. My landing gear, it's not broke, cracked, or damaged, it's properly secured and in the upright position. The handle is not broke, cracked, or damaged, properly secured in the lock position. My landing gear bracket is not broke, cracked, or damaged, it's properly secured. My upper and lower belly docks, they're not broke, cracked, or damaged, they're properly secured and in the closed position. The handles, they're not broke, cracked, or damaged, they're properly secured and in the lock position. My placard, it's not broke, cracked, or damaged, it's properly secured. My frame, it's not broke, cracked, or damaged, it's properly secured and free of illegal weld. My rear, middle, and upper leaf spring hangers are not broke, cracked, or damaged, they're properly secured. My leaf spring, it's not broke, cracked, damaged, or scissors, and it's properly secured. By U-boats, which are not broke, cracked, or damaged, and they're properly secured to the axle, which is not broke, cracked, or damaged, properly secured and free of illegal welds. My airlines, let's go to the back. My airlines, they're not broke, cracked, or damaged, they're properly secured, not leaking. Brake chamber, it's not broke, cracked, or damaged, it's properly secured, not leaking. Slack adjusting push rod, they're not broke, cracked, or damaged, they're properly secured and properly greased. And to check it, I would chop the wheels, release the brake, tug on it, make sure it has no more than an inch of play. Brake pads, they're not broke, cracked, or damaged, they're properly secured and has at least a quarter-inch of pad material. Brake drum, it's not broke, cracked, or damaged, properly secured and free of any oil, grease, or other contaminants. My inner and outer four-phase wheel, it's not broke, cracked, or damaged, it's properly secured and free of illegal weld. My inner and outer four-phase beam, it's not broke, cracked, or damaged, properly secured, properly seated to the tire. Inner and outer four-phase sidewall has no abrasion, bumps, cuts, nails, or screws. Top of my tire, the duals, top of my duals has no abrasion, bumps, cuts, nails, or screws. At least 2 seconds of tread bed can be recapped or retread. Must all be matching.
Yeah.
And must all be evenly worn.
Make it wait.
Lug nuts are not broke, cracked, or damaged. They're properly secured, not loose, and if they be loose, you see rust or shiny metal plate. Hub, not broke, cracked, or damaged. Properly secured, not leaking. 2 valve stems are not broke, cracked, or damaged or leaking. They're properly secured. And to check it, I get a valve stem. Make sure it has no less than 110 psi. General overview for all these damaged holes and intrusions to the back of my trailer. My tar panel is not broke, cracked, or damaged. Properly secured in the lock position. My ladder bracket is not broke, cracked, or damaged, it's properly secured. My ladder is not broke, cracked, or damaged, it's properly secured. Running lights and reflectors, running lights and reflector lights, no, it's gonna be reflectors. They're not broke, cracked, or damaged, they're properly secured and clean. My DOT tape is not broke, cracked, or damaged, properly secured, at least 2 to 5 feet off the ground. My lights, they're not broke, cracked, or damaged, they're properly secured outside. It would be my brake lights and running lights. Inside be my 4-way flasher and signal lights. Running lights not broke, cracked, or damaged, properly secured, clean, and of the proper color. Red, my DOT bumper is not broke, cracked, or damaged, it's properly secured. My reverse light, it's not broke, cracked, or damaged, properly secured, clean, and of the proper color. White, my mud flaps are not broke, cracked, or damaged, properly secured, at least 8 inches up, no more than 8 inches off the ground. This concludes the whole thing.